Let's find out if Wall Street's losing streak has ended.
Right.
ABC 7 business commentator Richard Stern joins us now with more. Richard?
Scott, it was just yesterday I said 8 is enough, and in fact 8 proved to be enough. Had we been down 9 days in a row, and we were not, but had we been down 9 days in a row, that would have been the biggest losing streak since Jimmy Carter was president in February of 1978. But that was not the case. The Dow Jones Industrial Average finished with a very solid gain, but an interesting statistic. Yesterday, at the low of the day, the Dow was down by 184 points. Today, at the high of the day, the Dow was up by 184 points. That's a 368-point swing from the low of yesterday to the high of today. Not too bad. Let's take a look at the figures, and impressive they are. There you see the Dow was up by 150 points, almost 0.75%, at 20,701.50. That on volume of 830 million shares. The S&P up the NASDAQ, I'm sorry, up 0.6%, almost 35 points at 5,875.14. That on volume of 1,694 million shares. And the S&P up exactly the same as the Dow, up 0.73, 17 points at 2,358.57. Well, you may or may not recognize the name Darden Restaurants, but I bet you know the restaurants they own: Olive Garden, Longhorn Steakhouse, Seasons 52, and Capital Grille. Well, as of right now, they're about to add another one. Today, they announced they're spending a cool $780 million to buy a restaurant chain by the name of Cheddar's Scratch Kitchen. Never heard of it myself, but apparently they've got 128 restaurants in 16 states. They're based in Texas, and a lot of people thought it was a pretty good move. The stock today was up by 9.5%. That, folks, is a lot of cheddar, and I have to tell you, that's a very impressive move, whether the market was up or not. 9.5%, pretty darn good.
And I know Cheddar's well. It was one of our staples in college. It was kind of one of the, when you went out and you had like a nicer meal, but it's very affordable and the food's pretty good. So I think that's probably a good move. And Richard, some news on Apple.
Keeps chugging right along. Stock today up again over 2%, up 24% year to date. So if you bought Apple on January 1st, you're a pretty happy investor.
Certainly are.
Yeah.
Richard, thanks so much.
You're welcome.